Hold up. Let's try now. Any better? Any better? Any better? Yes? No? See me? Hear me. See me? Hear me. See me? Hear me. Can you hear me now? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes? No? Maybe so? We think so. Okay. Ooh, I don't know why it did that. We're on five. One side. Instagram is throwing a little hiccup in there. We're good to go. It's Wednesday. Wednesday. First of all, go. Why? Because we're giving some shit away. All right. I need that. I need that. We got some stuff going on. We're going to go through the website. We're going to show off some stuff. I think we've got like three different things that we're going to make tonight. We're going to give away a mystery box. We're going to give away some templates. We're going to give away some artwork. We're going to give away all kinds of stuff. So first up, let me turn on the banner, shall we? The banner, and I think it's on HTV still. We'll find out. HTV, maybe? Yeah. Pilar, shake your head. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Pilar's in the green room. I can see her. So yes, HTV on CC. Use code TVT during the live, and we're going to save 25% on rhinestones, ride studs, and flatbacks, and HTV. So you've got that. Okay. Start there. Next up, we are going to find my notes right here, and we're going to get started with the form. The form. What's the form you say? Well, the form is so you can win some stuff. Okay. So you can win some stuff free. Like we give stuff away free. So all you got to do is just go sign up a form and we'll draw from it. But you do get extra entries for doing other things. Tonight, here's what stuff we're giving away. Pilar said she'd give away design. Crystal said she'd give away design. TRW is going to give away design mini pack. Okay. And mystery box. Well, what are these mystery boxes? We'll talk about that in a second. So you buy a Pilar design, you get an extra entry. You buy a Crystal design, you get an entry. Spend over $100, you get an extra entry. Oh, so see, we're giving away some stuff tonight, folks. And once fill out that entry form. If you don't want to buy anything, that's fine. Just go fill out that entry form, you cheapo. I mean, no, of course not. We're here to entertain. That's what we're here to do for it. Now, as we go through this, what else do we have in here? Sound weirding out off and on? I don't know. See on my end, I sound good because I can hear me. Patty just about tripped and bit it, and I tried not to laugh. I did not laugh, so I did good. Good dad moment. If you are watching over on Instagram land or Twitch land or any other places, I'm going to copy paste the link to get you over into YouTube land so that way you can come join us. So I will go ahead and put that in the places of the stuff. So right click, copy paste, go there, do that. Okay. I am going to go ahead and share now because sharing's caring, right? We're going to share some stuff and we're going to talk some stuff, right? We're going to talk. There's that one. Yeah, there it is. We're going to talk about what's new over on the website. But first off, I got to make sure there's me. Yes, there's me. Let's make me right there. And we're going to talk about some of the new stuff that we have over there where you can find stuff. If you notice, we've changed up some things on the website. Okay. We have changed up kind of the layout. So now you can find the free designs. Right here's a big one. $99 and over. Free shipping. Restrictions apply. Excludes equipment, oversized items, continental US only. No code needed. $99. But we got our free designs, our rhinestones, our magic flock, our design wizard, our starter kits right here at the bottom. So it should be super and easy for you to find those. Now you can look and see we have dropped a bunch of new designs. If you're in one of our groups that where you get your digital credits, the ones with blue right here, that's blue. Those will be able to use on your digital credits. So if you look at this, we've got somebody, I don't know nothing about pickleball, but we're getting pickleball designs up there. So we got Dink Responsibly. That's a new one. But Mother's Day is coming up. So we got some mama designs. And we know that some of you in those lower end tiers, the $1.99 and $4.99 tier on YouTube, you're like, yo, our credits, what can we even get with that? So what are we gonna do? Well, we're making sure that we're getting a $4.99 design at least once a month and a $1.99 design once a month. New designs that we release, not old stuff that we're just marking down. So I'm gonna make sure to do that. What are we making tonight? Tonight, we're gonna make the Mom 5 color, the Mom 5 color, and we're going to make the smiley flower. And I do believe we're gonna do a rhinestone decal. I do believe we're gonna do all of those for it. So if we look through the stuff on here, we've got 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 on each one. Here's 6, 12, 18, 18, yeah, 18 new designs pretty much from last week. So I'm telling you, we're pumping out the designs for you guys. So you tell us the themes that you want to see more of, and that's what we're going to start doing. So I'm gonna remove that real quick. Bring me back on stage. There I am. Hello, hello, and we'll check in with everybody. We got that out of the way. So let's check in, see how everybody is doing in here. I'm gonna go Joy, Tama Joy, to me Joy. Oh, boutique by TA. We're gonna go with that for you. Thanks for joining us in here tonight. And there's Pilar and Crystal joining in as always. What's up, Chuck? Good evening to you. And we'll scan through these as we get. Nora, good to see you. Pasha, good to see you. Debbie, good to see you. As we're coming across there. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Carol Sue. Hey, Paula. Hey, Barb. We're burning through. Phyllis, hello, everyone. Brian checking in. So, yeah, blame Jerry so she can't win. Good thoughts. Good thoughts, Brian. That's good thinking on that. I feel like we got the sound back, so we're good there. Everybody's checking in. Kevin's checking in, and who else is Betty's there? And another Sarah and me. And yep. We're going dribbled off and on. Try to order what, Rustline? What colors? You tell me what colors. Email in what colors you're looking for because we do have a stock coming and I can double verify for it. If not, as long as 5 yard, 10 yard, 25 yard, or 50 yard, as long as we order it in those increments, we can drop ship them and we'll just add them to the site and then you can go order it. So, it's special order, but we can get it in there. Sound getting any better? Let me know if the sound is getting any better because we'll see how it is rolling through there. A boatload, a little boatload. We need some boats. We're making some things, right? We need some boats, right? That's what we're trying. We're trying to make it easy because people are like, I don't know where to find this. I don't know where to find that. I don't know. We'll get in there. Oh, yeah, Gloria, go put the good, yeah, Pilar. Thanks, Gloria. There should be 10 of them. There's already 10. 10, 10, 10. We will go look at that right now, and so that way it's in there. The sound is weird, in and out blurs. Let's try this. Let's let's try and not lose a magnet down my shirt, and let's try and put it. We'll try and put it right there. Might be distracting. Let me know if that works any better for you, and we will see how it is. Yes, limited supply. There's only going to be 10 of them, and this is how we are rocking and rolling through these. I think for the rest of this month, yeah, that's what I just did. We'll try moving it up there, so we'll see how it is. So I think we're going to do Wednesdays and through May because we have ball on Tuesdays. We've had ball on Mondays and Tuesdays this week, and then next week that's probably when our double headers are. So as it stands right now, I think now through the end of May, we're going to go ahead and use the no, Debbie, 25% is only on rhinestones, flatbacks, and HTV. No boxes. The boxes you're getting on the discount on. They have at least $200 worth of stuff in there, and you get them for $98. So they're already getting a schmoking deal on that with it. And now $99 is free shipping. So we're eating that too. So no, you can't use it on that. But I think now through the May 27th, we're gonna do the show on Wednesday. So for, like, the next 6 weeks, that sounds about right. We'll do it on Wednesday. So we're starting off mystery boxes, do it tonight, and then we're gonna end it with a bang on the 27th of May. We will do ball drops. We'll do mystery boxes. We're going to do mystery boxes on two different sides. We're going to make a smaller box for those that don't want to indulge in the spendy behavior. So we'll do a smaller box, then we'll do the box we have been doing. And I think we might even add a larger box to it. Limited quantities on all of them. We'll give some stuff away. So you want to make sure to save that show notes in there for it because, hey, I like giving stuff away, right? We like doing the bingo balls. We got all kinds of stuff. And I think we're going to add some other things to that and we'll see how it all plays out. So we got all of our stuff through there. Here's how tonight's going to work. Like I said, you've got your links in here for it. We're going to go through the website. We're going to show you the mystery box. We're going to talk about what's things possible that could be in it. We've got some new colors that are back in stock. We have some new colors in new sizes because there's a request on those. We have more stuff that is on its way because we order it here. Maybe it'll come back a little later, and then we'll go from there and see what's coming in. So we will cut through all that. Pilar's sending me a message, so I better look and see what she sent a picture of. Let's see. Gloria says for sixes, right? Twilight, Phoenix, Potion, and other colors, and SS sixes. SS sixes, none of those are on that list. One of the things that we've ran into is that we really want to be for sure that we're going to carry some of this stuff because of what we have to order in, because it on especially on some of those color shifts, they are not stock colors by any means, so they have to be manufactured. And so unless there is somebody that unless we're order pretty much we have to order a boatload in order to get them in. I'd always wondered, like, why do we have so many of this color? That's why, is it has to be ordering by a boatload. So we are we're seeing on that. We're kind of gauging on where stuff is sold at to what to start bringing in, but little by little, we are bringing them in. Colors in SS6s that are now in stock. Glacier, Flamingo, and Unicorn. So Glacier, Flamingo, and Unicorn are all now available in SS6s. Should be good to go on there. And I know people already, we had those loaded up last night and people bought them today. So they found them. So Glacier, Flamingo, and Unicorn are in stock. Also, other things that are newly in there is there wasn't a UV blue. There wasn't a UV blue. So now we have a UV blue, a UV blue. So I was pretty excited about that because I love the color of it. We'll try and get it better on that other camera, but the UV blue is there. We've got some samples of purples coming for UV purple. So that looks like that could be coming here in the next few months. Other requests, and these are mainly requests because of Corey, because it's things that she likes and she was making her own mixes and she's like, hey, I'm gonna do it. So because we do have flatback stuff. So in flatbacks, the sea turtle is now available on a mixed bag flatback. So we have sea turtle available for that, and then the other one is going to be the flamingo. Flamingo is in stock in the mixed bag, and you can see the flamingo. We'll get a better video of it up there. That is what Corey's redoing parts of Chloe is in the flamingo. So mixed bag flatbacks, flamingo, mixed bag flatback sea turtle. Both of those are in stock. Other things that were out of stock that came back in: UV hot pink, that came back in stock, and platinum came back in stock. We timed those ones pretty good, but I do have. There are more. It's pretty much every few weeks now we have new stuff coming in from when we placed our order until when it shows up. So we're working through it, working through it, working through it. Now, giving you some other updates. TRW land, what do we have rock and roll? We keep updating the site. We're trying to make it more user friendly. So if there's things that you're having difficulty finding or locating and just like, hey, this doesn't make sense to me, let us know, because we're trying to, we're trying to make it easier. Trying to make less clicks for you to be able to get to the things that you want to get to. We want to make it, where you're not like, I don't know where to find this. Like Magic Flock, they didn't know what to look under. Let's just make a button for it. So then it's right there. The kits, and I'm gonna, I'll pull up the site here so that way you can see it, and I'll drop me down here in the corner. Okay. As we look through the stuff and hit the parts to it, right here, we want to make it easy. Rhinestones, up here, yes, you had this, but it is kind of, it's little. You're not sure, if you're scrolling down, like, oh, is that what I'm supposed to go? Where am I supposed to do? So we're trying to make it really easy with this. We do have free designs on here, so you can check those out. But starter kits. And this is going to be all of your kits really easy to find, from your crafter tool kits to your rhinestone t-shirt crafting kit, starter kits to the HTV hot fix rhinestone kit. Both these are pretty nice kits. Whether you want to start making decals, that's there. Whether you want to start blinging some things, with gluing and flatbacks, we got those kits ready. So we got plenty of kits, just pretty simple and easy to find on the site now for it. Then, as always, the newest designs will pop up here in the top. And right now, we have the mystery box. What do we have in this mystery box? Well, let me tell you right there. We have, mystery box, $200 plus value in it, 50% off more. Well, because it's $98, right? What is going to be included in every one of these? You are getting a guaranteed 5 foot of magic flock. You are getting a 5 foot of 12-inch transfer tape. You're getting 5 foot of 6-inch bling anything. You're getting a full roll of HTV anything and a full roll of vinyl shield. There could be a surprise mix of that. Strip flat glitter, holographic twinkle, hot fixed stones, rhinestones, flatbacks, rhinestone glue, pickup tools, some other surprises. There could be scoops, there could be Teflon sheets or the protective sheets, excuse me, the protective cover sheets. There could be tools. Hey, we're trying to keep it so I think the last time somebody bought or they got 2 boxes and won the 3rd one. Was that Pasha? Is that what you did? And I think pretty close. There wasn't the same thing in all of them. So we're trying to make it so that they are true, uh, you know, real indeed mystery boxes where, they're not mostly just all the same things that are with it. So that's where you find that right there on the homepage. Scroll down right here. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'm going to go ahead and for this mystery box, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to copy and we were going to drop it right into the comments. And if, like I said, if you're over in the YouTube land, you're going to be able to have that and see that having to hold and do that with it. Let me make sure to pull this up here so that way we can see it. There it is. Ta-da, ta-da. Bob's your uncle. Here it is. Bing bong. There it is. You can get it and in there with it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want with it. So that way you can see the stuff too. So like I said, you want in there, go ahead and get in there, get that in there. There's only 10 of them. And that's what we're going to do is limit them because, hey, it does take a little bit of time to put those things together. Now, in YouTube land, all right, or in YouTube land, in CRW land, what things are going on? Well, we do have samples of new products coming in. Not even sure if I'm ready to share those yet because I don't know if they're going to be good. I'm not sure if it's something that we want to carry. I said, sure, let's take a look at it and see how is this going to work. We've been in talks with a few different vendors on things where we know that in the market as a whole, there is a lot of gaps that are going to need to be filled because a lot of people are no longer carrying HTV. A lot of people are no longer carrying adhesive vinyl. I can say we were one of the ones that were no longer carrying adhesive vinyl, but it does look like it's going to be back here in the next few months. So we will be able to bring that back, reestablish those connections, get things back on pace, and adhesive vinyl will be making a comeback. It'll here in the next few months. I can't put a firm date on it, but I know it will be coming there. Other things, new colors of stones. I know the next order that is going to be coming in of stones has more of the diamond machine cut because remember the Korean low lead is phasing out. So as that is phasing out, we're going to be replacing those with the DMC. So we'll have the DMC, we'll have the diamond cut, and then we'll have our premium stones. So look for there could be more premium stones coming in, or diamond cut, and more DMC. We're trying to get you guys the things that you need. We're also Corey's been working on some stuff behind the scenes as far as some project kits for the flatbacks because we've had talks with that. We didn't realize I didn't realize that how many people wanted to see more project based things. Like, hey, I want to do a mirror case or the compact. I want to do that, but where do I source it? How many stones do I need? Things like that. The big one is the license plate frame. She just did it for Chloe, and how many stones are needed, what's there for it. So I think she's going to start looking more at the type of thing and more kits on the flatback side of things. And if we can get her to go live for an hour or so while she's doing that gluing, then I think we're rocking and rolling with it. Pretty excited with that. The other thing is when we do all of these giveaways, it's just me as I'm going through my notes of stuff. Remember, you got 2 weeks to claim them, right? So your digital, your physical things, 2 weeks to claim it. When you place an order, if it's a physical product and requires shipping, 2 weeks to claim it. Put it in the notes that you want it on this date, and then we can match it up and add it to it. Digital thing, send in the SKUs, send in the screenshots. We'll be rock solid, ready to go there. Um, Next up on the list is where are we with custom rhinestone transfers? We're closer. Currently, if we have produced an order for you before and we have it on file, we can reproduce it for you. A minimum quantity to be a 12, but we'll go ahead and we can start collecting those orders now. Now, I know for a lot of you, that's like, "That's not us." Like, how does that affect us? Well, we can help you as well. The biggest thing is your artwork. This has been the big hiccup with it, is somebody will send, "Hey, I want this as a rhinestone design." Great. We need a little more information. What size do you want it to be? How many colors do you want it to be? How many different stone sizes do you want it to be? Because all those determine, what the cost is. Plus, there's a conversion fee if you don't already have the file set up. So it's a minimum $45 on that. And, we've got a minimum 12 that need to be placed ordered for it. Somebody said, "Hey, I need one of these." And we're like, "Hey, it's $45 to convert that art fee and the minimum 12. Well, I don't need 12. Well, we can't do anything for you. The great thing is a lot of you have the Wizard software, so you can make your own templates. So that same thing that you cut out and make a sample for, show it off and do, hey, you would just put it in the store and I sold 30 of them. Now I'm gonna have to brush in 30 stones. Absolutely. That's what you're gonna have to do. Or you can place the order and we can do it for you. Right now, it's through email. Put it in so that way we can go out. We tried to put something online and you ruined it. A lot of people ruined it because they didn't follow instructions, do the things that needed to be done, answer the questions, and it just created more of a logistical nightmare on stuff. So that's how we're doing it. If you have something, email it in, and we're working towards that other side to make it a little easier. But you gotta do the stuff that needs to be done for us to have it for it. Um, and I'm putting back in the comments because I missed something. Did they see? Love the sea turtle. Corey loves the sea turtle too. New here. What are UV and are they hot fix? Yes, UV will glow, right? Corey, the UV ones glow under the black lights, right? Yes. So the UV ones, those are there's gonna be your club attire. Those are gonna be like we had a glow night and we did it and they looked awesome for it. We might be I don't know if the other one's plugged in because I got the UV blue. We could show the UV blue tonight because you got that UV light over there. We could shut off the rest of the lights. So we can show off the UV blue. So stick around. We'll show you the UV blue under black lights so you can see what it looks like. Pretty excited on that for it. There was another one in here. Yes, the glow in there. You doesn't show with the oh, doesn't show with the other UV stones, Gloria? Pilar Crystal, do you want to check that out? Because it added it to inventory today, so everything should be in there with it. Take a look, see, and see there. Oh, because it's that stupid group listing. I bet that's the issue with that stupid group listing. Do you have glow in the dark stones? We do not, but we did get some samples of some, and so we're looking to see. That's another one of those where it's not like we order this and "Hey, let's just bring in 10 bags and see how they sell." We've got to order hundreds of them in, and that's thousands of dollars in inventory that's sitting on a shelf that we don't know if it's worth bringing in or not. So it always, it's a crapshoot. We try it and see if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and we get rid of it and move on to the next. So we're seeing what we can do with it. And SS6 unicorn is not showing. It's got to be in that group listing. So let's see. Pilar, do you think you can grab a hold of those two, UV Blue and S Unicorn SS6s? Because I know it's showing in there, but I think because it's not in there. Yes, I think we're gonna be bringing that in. I talked with somebody else, and they're looking forward to it to do and see, and we said, "Let's look into this and see what we can do with it." I have a foil project I wanna play with. Ooh, I like seeing foil. I like seeing the biggest thing there Crab? Carrot B, I said carrot. Carrot B, the biggest thing is gonna be the quality. The higher up you go, the more fast it's gonna go, the more clarity that you're gonna have. Your Korean low while some of them have fantastic coloring with them, you're gonna be on your lower end side of things. And then your mid grade is gonna if you go basically you got your 4 levels, your silver, your silver, your bronze, your silver, your gold, and your platinum, right? So your platinum is gonna be your premium, your diamond cut is gonna be your gold, your DMC is going to be your silver, and your Korean low lead is going to be your bronze. Now, in a lot of cases, the Korean low lead we will be phasing out. Why? They weren't really they're just dead inventory that's sitting there. The cost wise isn't a whole lot more for the DMC, but the quality is way, way more. And so that's where we're going with it. And it started before we got here, so it just made sense to keep doing it. Yes, and for transfers, which of the rhinestones we carry do you want? Korean low lead costs less than the yes, absolutely. So someone's like, what type of stone? So that's where most everything has been the diamond cut. That's kind of where you fall in line with it because you are going to pay more for a premium cut. The DMC, the diamond cut, those two, it just depends on what your budget is and how you can do it and go from there with it. Let's see. Or yeah, customer wanted, they have a 4-inch logo and they want all the stuff, and it's like you can't do it. So there's a lot of things that are just there for it. And we'll go into it. It'll be under the options. So Pilar's on it. And she'll let you know when it's she'll let us know when it's there for it. So we're gonna show those off. We're gonna do that. The Like I said, the transfers are going to be, something that there's going to be a work in progress. And not every job will be a job. We've turned down a few because it's like this just doesn't make sense for what you want. Here's the stuff on it. Some didn't realize the cost that they were going to have on things, so they weren't 100% sure of what they wanted for it. Now, with that, the stuff that did I show you? I said the stuff that we're making tonight. We're going to go ahead and do. We got 3 different ones. I found a new way to do, you know, to be, you know what do you say we just bring, Corey, are you ready over there? Yeah, let's bring Corey in the mix. I'm going to go over there with Corey and we're going to bug her for a few and see what she's got going on over there. And let's go ahead and make that large and in charge. And there's that. And we'll see what's going on. How does Corey's screen look to you guys? And can you still hear me? Let's make sure that you guys can still hear me and we're good to go with that because I can't see too much on that side of it. So, as I'm coming to the other room, and there's my lovely assistant for Bling Night Live, Corey. Hello, Corey. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. Oh, I can hear myself on something over here. Can I hear myself on? On your phone? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. So I can hear myself on this. Okay. So here's what we do.
Did you see that Gloria said that the SF6 unicorns weren't showing up?
That's what Pilar was looking at and going through it. So that way it's going through it. So here's something that I was thinking of. We're going to do this one, right? But instead of the 5-color template, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got the single color one. Well, we're going to use the 5-color. Now, traditionally, when we do this, where's your tape? You got your tape handy? You got your blue tape. Then that's why. Traditionally, we'd use painter's tape, right? You cover up each one with painter's tape, you brush it in, and there's with it. Why the hell don't we use these? Instead of using this tape, let me slide, let me get my sexy fingers up in this. Traditionally, here's a painter's tape, and we're going to take this painter's tape, and we're going to put it here, and then we're covering that, and then we're covering this one, and oops, it's not wide enough, so I need to do another one, right? This is how we do it. Well, I know you're like us, and you have these scraps, right? Because not everything is full. Here's a little piece cut off. Well, why aren't we just using these? Here, ah, la la, fat finger, ta-da. There it is, done. Oh, look, how easy is that to pull off instead of trying, see, because I don't have nails to go that way. So why don't we just use this? We've got the scraps, we've got the stuff with it, we can draw it in. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what we're gonna try. We're gonna see how it works. 'Cause I think that's gonna be a winner Jesus chicken dinner. That's what I think it's gonna be. Now, tonight, Corey's got a few different things that she's gonna do. We've got this mama design. We've got the we've got that mama design. We've got that mama design. And then I think we're also gonna do a rhinestone decal of the paw. So I think that's what we're gonna do. While she's doing her stuff here, I need to grab those UV stones and those other stones because I left those over on the other side. So that way I can hit Caddy bang bang all my stuff. And then we're also going to see if by chance we can make that UV blue light up. Yeah. Is the UV blue light down there? Yeah. Want me to-
I gotta figure out how Krista had a certain pattern earlier.
Oh, great. We need her to come down here with us. Okay. Grab this blue light down there. Can I grab that?
Yeah.
Can I read?
I don't remember how to
I don't know either. My mom. All right. We're gonna try something. We're gonna see if it works. Dark. Here. You want to hold that for me? You want to hold that? You want to hold that? We're gonna see. Dark. Ooh, dark. Okay.
UV blues over?
Yeah, turn it on. We'll see. Turn it on. Okay. Well, all right. UV blue. There she is. Oh, hold on.
It's hard to.
There. Yeah. UV blue right next to Corey's nails. That's a nice blue. Here, if I go there. There. Look at that. Look at the party. It's like a party up in this. Pew, 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 pew. So UV blue right there looks.
Trying to like not have it be so direct.
Yeah.
There.
There. We just put it there like that. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a club up in here. Boom, 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 boom. What's your favorite dubstep song?
Okay.
What's your favorite dubstep song? Do you have a favorite dubstep song?
No.
Come on. How am I with you and you don't have that? There. Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah. Does it go in the light when we do it that way with it? I don't know. So there's the UV blue. All right. The other ones that are going to be here is in the flatback side was the flamingo. And flamingo, Corey just loves the flamingo color. This is Chloe's new color, and that's what she's getting things transferred over to. And then, of course, the sea turtle flatback mixed bag. All right. So here's what we got. We're laying down this template as a blocker. All right. Laying down the template as a blocker so we don't have to use tape. And she's going to start with sea turtle. That sea turtle. Sea turtle is what she's going to start with here. She let Krista pick out the colors. So we'll see how it is. What?
I said those are hooked together. That's why they're not brushing in.
Oh, we got two of them hooked together. Anybody running that? Two of them in there with it. What am I seeing? If I'm seeing, because I can kind of sort of read comments over here and see what's going on with it. You have a liquid paw template. I would have to look because I'm not too. Pilar SS6 Glacier is also fixed now. Pilar. Go. What about pixie dust? What did I, Gloria? What was pixie dust? What was that one? Let's see. More premium, more facets. Gloria, give us the breakdown on stones and facets.
The premium ones have 16 facets. These ones have 12 to 14. The diamond cut, and then I don't know what the other ones have. The diamond machine cut, they have less
than 12. So on the DMC, well, you have your 14 to 16 is going to be your premium because there are some premiums that are cut at 14 with it. And then your 12 to 14 was your diamond cut. Your 10 to 12 was your diamond machine cut. And then less than that was your Korean low lead. Now, there were some Korean low lead that might have more. It just varied from it. But that way, it'll all there. Let's see as we go through this. Let's see, I'm missing other stuff. SS6 there. Leopard paw, that's what they're looking for. Okay, so we did that first one, right? Oh, that first one. Ooh, looky. Roll through it this way with it. And you were smart this time. You started at the back and worked towards you.
That's because I'm going to hinge it.
Yeah, whoa! Geez.
I can't cover that up, and I don't want to hit it with the brush again.
Oh, smart.
It's getting lifted up.
Smart thinking. You know, I knew you were smart besides marrying me, right? I knew you were the smartest woman alive. That, you make sure that was empty in here.
Yeah,
It's empty. Right? I mean, okay. Who else has done that? You've swept stuff into the scoop only to realize that you already had stones in the scoop. Anybody else did that? I know I have. And I did, Alex. I did get boom, boom, boom. That's why I asked. What I need dubstep. I need some '90s bangers. Give me something there with it. And yes, Jerry, we have tons of info in the FAQs. People still don't look in there. Yep, we'll make notes and should just get descriptions in. I'm going to see if I look at the listings. We do a lot of things where we direct them, and still, instead of doing that, they will just email in, "Hey, where's this at? Hey, my product that I did not buy from you is not working. Help me." I bet we get no less than 10 of those emails a week, and then they get upset because we're not able to help them because it's not our product. So I'm not sure how we can help it with it.
All right.
And Pilar says that Pixie was already showing on the site. Wait, Pixie Dust right there. Pixie Dust should be on there, so they're going to see it. Bling Anything. Stacy, that's what we're going to show you tonight. So Bling Anything is a product we have formulated for us, which allows us to turn rhinestones into decals. So we're gonna show that off tonight and make it so you can make rhinestone decals. Those decals, You can bling anything with it, whether that's a laptop, whether that's a car,
I
whether
know,
that's
you
a
can't see my stick, mine on my
yeah. You can't show it because let's.
not put on anything upstairs.
Don't we have a few stickers still over here, or no? No.
We started them. We needed more.
What do we do with the rest of them? Do we send those out? Do you really know this or not?
There's
We got one here. And so you're able to create a sticker like this. As you look at it, it is, let's see if I can get my big sausage fingers in there. I think it's clear. When you put your stones in there, boom, and you make yourself a fine little decal. Just like that. So that's what that is. But for some who don't know, I do like to include some stuff in, packages here and there. Every package, every time, get some stuff. A lot of times we might be seeing, we're especially if somebody has ordered in, a lot of a color where they're trying to pick out blue, and you can tell because there's many blue shades in it, one of each one. And so then Corey might actually throw in a few other different types of blue. I would have just taped it to the hole up there.
Yeah, but I gotta move it.
Yeah, that's true. So she might throw in here. They didn't know about this blue or see this blue, and she'll write a little note and put it in there. So if you have those, hey, tell Corey hi. Hey, thanks for doing that. She pushes that. Let's see. Oh, there's the dog barking. Why wouldn't the dog bark? What are you trying to do?
I need.
You just cut off. You just cut the piece.
I'll make it smaller.
Yeah, just make it smaller, right? I mean, you can 100% do that.
Must be here.
Yep, something. The dogs realize, hey, you know what? We've been good for a while.
They couldn't pick something up tonight, so that the dogs wouldn't go crazy, and that
Yep.
that negated that.
Yeah, the dogs one just goes crazy because he sees a shadow, and
The neighbors though, the neighbor kids when they're out playing, like there's a couple of the neighbor kids that they really aren't too sure about, and so they
just like to bark with it. There was let me look and see, because the new sixes, based on what Corey sent me, the SS6s that are now in stock. But that was one of the ones we talked about was pixie dust, didn't we, Corey? To see what was available for that. But SS6s that now we carry the color of Glacier, Flamingo, Unicorn. Those are the SS6 stones that are now in the what?
like
I knew it'd work.
I know it was close, and so I didn't know how it was gonna work for us.
Yeah, baby. I'm smart. Well, let's go get the this team. So we use sea turtle for the one, and that is fuchsia. Fuchsia. Fuchsia is such a fun word. Fuchsia.
It looks like. I'm not gonna say
fuchsia. What?
Fuchsia.
Mm.
Yeah. When April and I were going through stones, I'm like, why is it spelled like this? This doesn't even look right. Like
It's not look like we tons of words.
like that.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why we spell some things the way that we do it. What's on Corey's shirt tonight? Corey is wearing. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Did I just move the camera? Hold on. I got excited. Why she does that? I need to turn on. She needs to do that again. And I need to turn on the flashlight, not to see through her shirt. But put it in again. Let me see. We did that one back at Halloween, didn't we? Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. 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 It's a big mega bling.
A lot of times, and not one stone.
Not one stone has come off. Not one stone has come off. And we did that back in the fall. And that one is available on the website. And there is multiple versions of it. So that way, you can do it multiple ways, because it is an investment piece in it with it. Okay. Let's get back here and see. I'm gonna get him cut up. No. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Closest color to tanzanite is tanzanite. Which
Diamond cut, we don't have tanzanite though. Diamond cut, there.
Yes.
It's just its own color. Like there's not. We don't have it in diamond cut.
Do you want it in diamond cut?
I don't know. I think that color in Korean low lead actually looks really good. The ones that because we had to get those in when we first took over, and so those ones are I think a better quality than some of our older Korean low leads that are still around. So I wouldn't hesitate to use that. I don't think we have any here.
You look in that one. I'll look in this one to see if we have any tanzanite, because There are some colors that we're going to be able to
Purple.
that we're going to be able to see. I'm looking through over here with it because there's
Never grabbed any to use it for anything.
I don't know either, but I'm just going to give a quick gander through the drunk broths, not the drunk. We got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff in there. So
Good quality as some other ones, and but the tanzanite that we just got in are good. I would say that.
oh, that wouldn't surprise me at all, Pilar. That wouldn't surprise me. That it got deleted at some point on off to do more backward. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. Right, Crystal? Don't go to the Ford dealership expecting them to tailor your suit. Why not? They should be able to do it. Priest, I love this. I love this. That Bling anything is the best stuff other. I would agree with that too. Just turn the other way. I did have this turn the other way. Do you think this? I had this computer turn the other way, didn't I?
Yeah, but I was turning it so I could see what I was doing. They come back in here and move on my stuff.
I am because it was weird for me to try and get that. And now that I'm here, now I can have some fun with it and see, and I can be out of her way with it.
Yep.
Okay. Paul says, what board are you using for the temple on? This is just a chalkboard. What did we decide? It was a 24 by 18.
It's on the back.
It's on the back. Once we're done with this one, don't jakey jack with it too much. I see you moving. Yeah, we'll look at it to get you the size for sure with it, but it's just a chalkboard for it. Try to. We try to, Jocelyn. I mean, we are by no means perfect. We screw up orders on the weekly. Another one that somebody forgot to add 20 foot of transfer tape to. It wasn't checked off on the list. I should make a. Well, so we have Krista working for us.
Is that we are in more of a hurry than others, and I have missed some things, and I apologize, but we do send them out to you guys.
Yeah. And usually, Corey.
Well, that for a little bit.
That's one thing I could not get from. I say, damn it! Like when something's an international ship and it misses because we eat it. We don't charge anything for it. Here it is. It's our mistake. We got to do it. But we just have to take care of it. That's what we do. Yeah, it's just a shirt. Nobody's dying. But things do get missed sometimes, and it just get in a hurry and scroll through it.
I don't know. Sometimes it's how the things look on the sheet too. Like we need to streamline that a little bit better, but I don't know if I'd do that.
Or it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. We're getting through it for it.
Make it easy.
Little by little, we'll get through there. What size is the pixie dust? That says 10, right? That says 10 on there, and we're maybe on 10. I love the school shirt.
No.
I thought we did too. But
yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look, but
yeah, I did. Teresa, where'd you? Let's see. Oh, I love that school. I have that one on my denim jacket. Oh, I'm gonna look good on a denim jacket. Yeah, I love that. That was one of my favorite ones that we did because Mega Bling. Those were people wanted Mega Bling. That's what we're gonna do. And then other people are like, "There's no way I want that because I'm not spending $50 on stones to be able to make it." So there are other variations of it, single color ones, just outlines of it. So I made sure that they're gonna have a lot of it for it. You should get it. It looks pretty cool. Not tell what we're doing again. The form, buying Pilar Crystal Designs, Mystery Box. Anything else I'm missing? The code that's scrolling at the bottom, QWT25 bottom is going to save you 25% on rhinestones, rhine studs, and flatbacks and HTV. So, and this is Lotus Pink. So we'll show all the colors and then roll through it that we have on that one for it.
I'd like Chris to pick them up. This is kind of it's got a green shift and she picked out other blues, but the sea turtle has some green in it, so I don't know if that's why she did it. I just let her roll with it. I'll wear whatever. I don't care.
Right. We get some stuff we still stuff so that way you guys can see it on it. I gotta remember not to hold my hat like that because that way you have there for it. As we show the stuff off, let's roll through it. We will, as we go through each one of these, free entry. So you don't have to buy anything to try and win anything. Okay. But purchases are welcome. Purchases are appreciated. Sharing's caring. If you're not going to buy anything, could you at least go share this? Can you give us a share on one of your social channels? I am not too proud to brag. All right.
4-year-old Hattie.
Yeah.
No, bring them or
yeah, I need to bring. I got the video somewhere, don't I?
It's so cute.
I have to bring that and put it in the back end of one of these things for it. So we've got that. Now, if you spend, if you buy a design of crystals, you get an extra entry. If you buy a design of Pilar's, you get an extra entry for it. If you spend more than $100, you get an extra entry for it. So those are the extra entries. What are we giving away? Well, we're going to give away one design of Pilar. We're going to give away one design of crystals. We're going to give away mini pack or new design from TRW. And then we're going to give away the template. We'll give away a template. So we've got 3 different templates that we're going to do tonight. We're going to give one of those away. And then, hey, we just might give away a mystery box too. We just might give away a mystery box. There might be some other ones in there, but the girls are going to keep me updated on if something else comes up for it. Stephanie, right? Stephanie's Bling out. Stephanie's Bling out, right? I think so. He's looking at me like I'm a little crazy. As we go through, okay, 2 color here. Corey is going to, before you, 2 template. So 2 templates cut the same size. So this way, using the hinge method, she's able to lay that second template on top of the first one, and bada bing, bada boom. Here she goes. She is able to match that up and then get a perfect match with this instead of her traditional, hey, I'm just going to wing it. So, Corey's trying something new today. She's trying to,
It's not new. I just don't do it.
she's a lot of things she doesn't do too often, like follow the instructions to what we say. She's like, I'm going to do it this way, which is fine because that's how we learn. Can we do it this way? Absolutely. Let's see what happens with it. But on your credits, sheer credits are going to be good for digital designs that are TRWs, which are the blue ones. Let me pull while Corey's here. Oh wait, I gotta do it.
Platinum, by the way. In case anybody needs
These are the platinum stones. I need to see if I can do this since I'm over on Corey's terminal. I don't know if I can add that into it and see. We're gonna find out real quick. I gotta find out where you guys are. There, you guys are over here. Let's see if I can share. Can I share a screen on this one? Share a screen and Rhinestone World. Yep. Okay. So I can share a screen on this. Now you should be able to see that while Corey's still there. Let me remove the comment from here. And as we look at these designs, right? So these ones with blue, good for digital prints. Green, not good. Green, crystal. Teal, Pilar, right? Sky blue, teal, whatever the hell color this is. This is Pilar. Turquoise. That's Pilar. So digital credits not good on the blue, on this turquoise, and on the screen. All the other ones, you're good on digital credits. Cannot be used on gift cards. Cannot be used on subscriptions. Cannot be used on future trainings. So if there's past trainings, they can be used on.
Oh.
Can be used on fonts. So yes, you can use them on fonts. I think I nailed it. I think I nailed it. I think I got them all there with it. Okay. So now back to Corey brushing this in, and this was the platinum that she used on this. And then once again, she goes ahead and uses the nice brush and the scoop, the magic scoop, does all this, makes sure it's nice and neat. Dirk is not thirsty and drops them back in there. Put the cork in it, go through with it, and we're good to go on that. All right, let's see. Is there a way to make an image smaller? When it comes to rhinestones, they are fixed objects, so we cannot make them smaller for the most part. What you can do is resize it based on the stone. So like this design is created in SS10s. You can resize this to SS6s. Oh, look at baby. Mama did good. Mama did good. I like it. Uh, so if you take it from SS10s and then resize them with the one-click option inside of the design wizard, you can make it SS6s. You can also make it larger by going to 16s. So you can do it in that aspect. Now, if you don't want to use stones and you wanted to say use holographic, because we have done that, so you can use the faux bling, then yes, you can size it whatever you want, and then you're just going to cut it with those. So those are your ways to be able to do that for it. And anyway, Pilar says pixie dust is on the group listing now. Way to go, way to go. Let's see. SS6 is 2mm and SS10. They're close. They're close. Because here's the thing is when you stone size is close to that, because what we run into is our cut hole size. So that's where some people get confused. I know a lot of other companies and a lot of their software, those have you cut holes at like a 0.13 for an SS10. We recommend the 0.135. Gives you that extra little room that makes the stones brush in just that much easier for it. Let's see. I'm seeing if I'm missing anything, any comments in there. Let's see with it, and we can go with it. And then Gloria, if you want the sixes, um, Pilar, do me a favor. Create Gloria her own free shipping code, and then we'll combine her orders. We can either do that or we can credit the account with it
Put it on this color. I just want to see what
because we know, she's going to purchase again. But that way, if you wanted to add those to it, we can go ahead. We can get that taken care of for you. I can make notes on that stuff for it. And there's the giveaway form we got there. Stephanie's Bling. Oh, you nailed it. Smaller stones. Mystery boxes are awesome. Rustline, how was your mystery boxes? Did you get different stuff each time? You guys, right? Yours were different ones with it, but yep, maybe stones. I'm not sold on that one. So ask the girls, Mama. See what the girls have to say. They picked it up.
This one shows it always looks different because of the cover sheet.
Yeah.
So on this one,
you were able to braid your hair.
I braided her hair.
Good job, Mama.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one.
How many times have you had stuff stick
Yeah,
to
so much. I would say this one.
we can always remake it, we can always remake it and go from there. Because that's what we do. Let's see. I've been watching the wings for a year and finally pulled the trigger and waiting on my first order. I've been watching and I'm so excited. Realize family of 5? We're a family of 8. 10 with adults, right? 10. So I had to think about it. I had to look at them and count because I know we have more than 6 or 7 kids. Okay. School. Just go to your kids. Everybody go to your kids and just look at them and hold your nose and make a wavy. And yeah, do that and go scuba to them and see what they do. Everybody go do that. If you have kids, go check that out right now. Let me know how that goes for you because it makes me laugh. It is for it. Let's see. I'm trying to place an order. Can't find any place to put my credit information. Oh, hold on. Okay. 325, 15 seconds. Come over here, Kilo, do your business, and let's go with the Booby Scoopa. That's right. Full nuts. Corey just picked up the flock, and they did not mess up the stones and laid it back down. Damn, impressive. I'm like, what are you doing? Thanks so much, Pilar, for helping with the downtime stage. Another great one for
One that I always am area. That's one of the only ones that I make sure that and the premiums.
yes. All right, so that way we have it in there. Thank you, Gloria. I'll email you. You got it, Gloria. With 2 documents, and that's see?
Those sea turtles sometimes pop up.
Yep. So the sea turtles,
Cool off.
let them cool off, and then still be able to. Are we able to ship to Alaska? Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say yes, ma'am, but I want to make sure. Yes, yes, person. We can ship. We ship international. I think this week we've shipped to the Netherlands, we've shipped to the UK and Australia this week. So yes, we can ship.
I think I hit it again.
Because that's what we're gonna do.
Probably wrong.
That's how you hit at first. It tries to come up, just hit it again, and that way we can go from there. Worldwide. If I make it like 6, well, then it should be stored. No, because you're just changing the stone size. So if you're replacing all the stone, resizing is what you're going to do. You're going to resize, not replace. Replace is going to keep everything in the same and just replace a 10 with a 6. So the spacing would be more on it. It's not going to make the design any smaller. It's just going to make the stone smaller. Now, if you resize to those, it will resize everything to that size, which will make it smaller for it. Different stock. Yeah. And Wrestling said different stuff every box. I live everything from the same. Yeah, we tried to do it. Like we had the consistent stuff that was right. Here we go. Heel, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna big deal? Big deal? Yeah.
Yeah, these ones have more, like if they've got more of a point to the top of them, and so they stick differently.
More faceting top.
And
It's a little different on them. So that way you can run into some of that, but that's just where you go with it. Oh, that is looking good. Oh, I gotta get some light on that, Mama. Mama did good on that one. I have my phone over it. Oh, I love it. I'm not 100% sold on the third color as well, but
Out in the sun, I think it's
out in the sun, it is gonna be oh, yeah. See, out in the sun, it's gonna look bling. Mamma mia! Mama.
find something to go through the middle that was.
Right. And this is where
These are all darker colors, so they could have gone on something light, but then these were lighter colors. And
I would have did
home,
I would have did jet black on it. That would have
if we that's not one of the options that we were going with. We were
I know you. I know. That's why nobody asked me.
platinum, gunmetal,
I
and
keep my mouth shut until it's time to do it, and then I
so then that would have been lighter or darker.
black would have looked good on it.
Yeah, well,
Opal would have looked good on it. I know it's not my shirt. That's the great thing about this. Like, we are just giving you guys ideas. We're giving you the templates. And that's on you to decide what colors do you want to make it. How do you want it to read on there? Do you want it to? It's your shirts. It's your customer stuff. You can decide what you want. You want this to be two color where it's just those with it. You can do that. You want to have opal. You want to have fuchsia.
I think it looks. It's easier to read.
100% easy. 100%.
The camera is always
The
able to see
camera does more than adds 10 pounds. It adds like weight a lot. It adds like a lot of light too. So yes,
it really does show up.
it does show up. It does show up good in
especially
person.
at the sun.
In the sun, it's gonna. Ooh,
Silver from a distance.
yeah, yeah, it looks good when I show it in there. When I show it in the other one, it'll be there for it. Ooh, I'm designing a basketball hoodie in rhinestones for my grandson. He's a trend center. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. 6 kids keep us on our toes. Yes, yes, they do. Ah, I was because my hand was over it, Jerry. I kept grabbing it. I think that's what it was. Let's see. 100%. That's what it does. Can we resize every rhinestone design? KRW does. Yeah, you can resize everything because you can either make it smaller or larger. It just depends on what you have for it. How big do I make the circles for SS6? 0.1. 0.1 for those on it. Gunmetal. Do an insurance press? Do an insurance press eventually, maybe.
My stuff together, so
It was there.
but yeah,
Should get it from there. So next up,
I just don't try not to bore you guys with
yes,
that.
yeah, she's a beautiful mom. Like, this is when we go through it, and especially tonight because we're giving them plenty of time to buy stuff, right? Buy stuff, win stuff. That's what we're going to do. And sometimes we have found that
So Ford found a little pad. Sometimes it's stickier than others, and if you just touch the block on it, it gets it
just
not so sticky.
just enough with a tack off where you don't have to worry about it. So sometimes you have to tack off by yourself, and that's what you do. You use the other one. What? Swear over there for? What are you swearing over there for?
I have another thing of flamingo.
Guys,
Wait,
Gloria,
no,
100%. Another thing of flamingo. Why do you think you need more than one thing?
they're not gonna be in there.
Right? Where it's gonna be.
I just love that it's enough to do this. So
Okay.
change those up.
And I don't have an extra one over here. I could probably,
Just only grab one of each, I think.
yeah, like
And platinum. Wait, I lied. Ha ha. We grabbed two.
flamingos. Flamingos.
Made it work with one, but it's just harder.
It is
The
because
more stones you have, it's easier to
yeah, the more stoned you are, the better it is to do things. Hey, it's easier to brush them in here, because you can always put a flamingo. I love the flamingo. The flamingo is great with it. Flamingo is absolutely yes. Let's see. Of course, but remember, if it uses SS6s, you can't technically make it smaller unless you're making it. Yeah, that's right. Because if it's SS6s, you can't go any smaller than that. Well, I could beat Todd. We have 9 kids and 7 grandchildren, blended family. Well, Nicole, Corey, you up for making another one? We got.
I'm too old for that.
I guess you win. Now, I came from, I had 2 sisters. Corey only has 1 brother, but my dad was one of 17. So I know the big family life with it. That design is so cute. Which one? Which one? The heart one here or the other one? Because I don't know where I was with. I think it's this one for it. You are very welcome, Sue. We have an amazing team with us. While we're sitting here and Corey's brushing these in, this is the SS10 Flamingo. Let's take time to thank Pilar and Crystal for all the hard work that they do behind the scenes. If you guys knew even like a quarter of the things that they deal with on a daily basis that comes in, you would be flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. The gasted of flabbers would be crazy with it. Because I'm telling you, the amount of things that come in of stuff that we don't sell, we never sold, we never had anything to do with the amount of competitors things like, hey, I had this software from this and I can't get it to work. Can you help? I have no clue how to work their software with it. Hey, we have this. What did we run into yesterday?
It's true that they're coming because you guys know your stuff.
Well, because we try, that's where I get really defensive when people say that, that our service, our customer service sucks. Because like maybe it did in before. And I really can't speak on that because I still have Pilar and Crystal and they've done a fantabulous job since we've taken over. And I wouldn't trade them for anything. I mean, I might trade them for two more, maybe some younger ones of them, some less mouthy ones. That would probably work. Yeah. No, it's mouthy. Maybe it's Crystal that's mouthy. I don't know. She's got a chicken that she let's about Crystal. She's got a chicken. You sold it to her house, and now she has a chicken.
Ski?
Like, and I think the chicken's dying, but she's still trying to keep it alive. I'm like, it's like, I'm telling you, like, we have between Crystal and her chicken and
We'd have many cats and goats if we had.
and Pilar walking a cat. Like, I'm telling you, we love our animals here at TRW. I will say that. Yeah. Yeah. Customer service doesn't suck. Just ask me. It doesn't suck. I'll tell you that. It does not suck. We have really, and where people I think is because it's not the answers they want. When they go, maybe if we ask Pilar nicely, I'm gonna try and get her to do a free training next month on the differences between creating something with a hatch fill versus a real fill or a nice fill, a contoured fill, a better fill. To me, it's like looking at Super Mario Brothers on the Super Nintendo and, the Nintendo's versus looking at it on, the PlayStation 5. 100% different. When you look at it, it's great. You're first doing it, but in some of those instances, there's better options out there for it. And when somebody takes other people's training and then comes to us and says, "Well, this is how I was showed this is the right way to do it." I don't believe there's a right way to do things. You're going to learn. Yeah, it's how everybody learns. You're gonna learn what works best for you and your clientele and your process.
Sure.
Why the way I do it may not be the same way. The way I do stuff is definitely not the same way that Corey does stuff. It just
Brain works differently.
100%. All of our brains work differently, so it's great. I want to be learning every day. If I'm not learning, I'm not earning. I want to be learning something every day because the minute I think I know it all is the minute it all falls apart. I want to be scared every morning that I wake up and that we're not going to have sales. I want to be scared going to bed thinking that, oh my God, is tomorrow the day where nobody finds us? We've had tons of ups and downs over the past 9 months. We owned it 9 months already. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, so we're in April, 9 months.
I think I got 'em.
It's almost 10. I felt we've made some really big strides from where it was when we took over, and we're going to continue moving in that same direction. And a lot of it, is thanks to the amazing customers that we have. We couldn't do this without you guys. Whether you buy nothing or you make a purchase every day, you guys just showing up helps. That's why I say just share. If you're not going to buy anything, I'm fine with that. You can at least share us, right? You can share us and go get it from there. Pilar's awesome is training. And that's like, I might as well talk about it. The YouTube membership. YouTube membership, $29.99 a month. All right. $30 a month. $30 a month. Or as some would say, it's 5 Starbies a month. And I guarantee you this Pilar,
It's probably only 3.
it's probably only 3 Starbies a month. And I don't think I could be wrong, but I honestly don't think that Pilar's training is going to make you poop like Starbies will. I don't think it will. I mean, it could, but I really don't think it does. When we look at this, when you sign up for that Hall of Fame at the $29.99, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trainings a month. Trainings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then she does an all-star one on the second Wednesday of each month. So you get 9 trainings with it. They're smaller groups. So if there's things that you wanna learn, she's more than happy to go through those with you. So 9 trainings for you. On top of that, you're also getting that $29.99 back in digital credits. So all the new designs that TRW is putting out, well, we're trying to, put out at least 10 to 20 designs each month. You're able to use those credits on that. So it's really a free thing to do because you also get a discount code for 25% off. So 25% off on not a lot of things, not everything, but a lot of things that you can use that on. I know people that now that we've started that up we're in month 2 or month 3, that they have saved more than a year's worth of training because their average order that they placed with it was $500 and they're getting, 125 back from it. So I'm just saying, go check that out for it. There's so much, so much that you have with it. Linda, thanks for stopping in and seeing us. And yes, and Pilar says, thanks, Stephanie. We're working more with coaching a font that we stone out class tomorrow. Tomorrow in class. See, I can't even read. So, but yes, they're always and there's so much in it. I see. I've only even scratched the surface in the wizard because I use it for what I needed to use it for. Oh, and I didn't even see. There's mom. All done. And this was done in the flamingo. Corey's now gonna find a shirt to put it on because this is a cutesy little design. This is only like $5. You think this design is $4.99? And this is for the what is it, the Little League people, Little League? One of them.
Metallic and put it on the Bling page.
Oh, you can do it in metallic rose and put it on the Bling book. Oh, that looks good.
Because it's just to the
Yeah.
so
Yeah, so we'll do it that again and do it on there. Hold it and don't let it get stuck to anything. And there's an extra stone. No, there's not. So something in there. That's on the transfer tape. So um I got discombobulated in there with it. As we got it. Yeah, yeah. So like I said, they're $2.99, $1.99 design, $4.99. There's no reason not to.
even on both sides, right? Yeah, 'cause it's bigger on that side.
Right. Yep. So you can't, and that's
I'm just trying to ball it.
don't just eyeball it. Just put the ball, just lean it. Put your eyeballs in it right there. Look, where your eyeballs say to go, you're the one wearing it. Not everybody is proportionally correct. Everybody's lopsided, so
Good.
not crooked. Everybody's not crooked. It's like 3 for 15 seconds that we're gonna do. And then you want to do this on the Bling book page?
I don't care. We can go to the decal. Go to the decal first.
You guys want to you want to see this? You want to see this on the Bling book page in another color?
Metallic rose gold.
Then the metallic rose gold? Or do you want to see it in the do you just want us to go straight into the decal with it? And here's where he goes with it. You said you should have pre-pressed that. Yeah, see?
I don't ever pre-press anything.
All right, team pre-press. Let me hear you guys. Corey says she doesn't pre-press any damn thing. I take that back. She will if something has the high moisture count in it.
Yeah, but right. If it most of the time no, because
No, that's
it's not time for that realistically. If you're doing hundreds of shirts, like you're gonna double your production time then when you profit and they stay. I mean they don't nothing yeah, like nothing you've not had any problems with things coming up, things lifting, things.
He says I do everything in the basement and I pre-press. 100%. When it holds that moisture and you can unit it. And Linda says, rarely do I pre-press. I do on red shirts, and red shirts are the scariest thing to do because when they don't, when they change that color red, it's enough to throw you off for it. And that's where we are right now. We're down in the basement shop for it. Like I said, when people say, you're not a real business because you don't have a storefront. Bitch, please. Like we did 6 figures out of a basement. You can be just fine. So this is the Flamingo SS10. Oh, let me turn some light on this bad boy. And oh yeah. I love it. I can't wait to show it on the side. So
Yes, I will do an insurance press later.
yes, sit in there for you. And
I mean, we can do it right now, yeah.
you can find out if you want. Steph said, I used your scatter outline training a few weeks ago on a cheer coach jacket. She loved it, and now I get a ton of coaches wanting them now too. Brought me so much business on that one training. So your money's worth out of that right there. That's the stuff. When you guys have good stuff, we need to put it in the right. We need to spread the word. Just respect yourselves. You're lazy MFers. Like you like you see so many things that like you want to see what yes.
Tone it down. He looked at you.
I'm like, well, I want to see, like, what are they making with this? Ooh, I want to see this. Like, what is going on with this one? Or are they restocking or what are they doing with this? I'm like, well, I want to see, and I want to know. It is there for it. This kilo plus takes up about 4 foot wide, just a little over 4 foot by 3 foot, I want to say. That's what 5 by 4, and you're pretty good with it, and you get to go with it. So it's there.
Insurance press done.
Insurance press done.
What are we doing here?
Let's put it on a flamingo is such a pretty light pink. It is, Glory. Did I post a video of the license plate? That's what Corey's redoing Chloe in. She's gonna redo Chloe's stones in the flamingo, and I think it's gonna look fantabulous in it. So
Give me an answer.
what? Oh, do it in bling it on, do it in bling book page. What color? Metallic rose gold. Because we did have somebody ask, what does the metallic rose gold look like? And this is the let's see, half a yeah, this is just that's I was thinking outside of my head. But this is the metallic rose gold. It is an awesome color. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you love those success stories. Love, love, love hearing that. I just want to see more of it. I want to see more. The princess said, "What did you say about me being wealthy? I was on the other screen. Nothing. Nothing. You're very boisterous." And that's what I think the dynamic that we have built as a team, I couldn't do it without the girls. I love them to death for the things that like this week, I haven't been around a whole lot because we've had the other businesses and doing things in those. And so, I've popped in here and there, and it's probably been weird for them because up until this week, I was very active and I'm like, hey, I got this going on, this going on, this going on. So, I'll check in here and there for it. But I try to be, it's
Here's chaotic.
yeah,
Holland,
with everything that goes on into school year stuff.
like, so
Yeah, spring the end as we come into the end of the school year and teacher gifts, fifth grade shirts, graduation shirts, spring sports, everything that comes along with it is just, it's a day by the time we get through it. But I have an amazing team and support staff and could not do it without them. I mean, we could, but we just not do it very well. Every day I try and get better, more efficient with it. I feel like we involve them quite a bit in things that we do, where we're like, "Hey, what do you think about this? How's your thoughts on this?" Do I need their approval? Absolutely not. But their approval is appreciated. Before I start new processes, I ask them, hey, how is this going to affect on the back end of things? What does this look like for it? How can we make the customer's experience better with it? I think that's why we keep getting better and better each day with it. Man, that rose gold looks fantastic. I love it. Because over from the side, you get an extra stone, maybe possibly looks like in the flower in some parts. I think so up there with it. But yeah, we get it to go there for it. 100% that there will always people that be happy. The ones who think they're not getting good customer service are so wrong. We really, really try to do. Does she press the rhinestones with her tool after she heats them? Does she press the rhinestones with her tool after she heats them on? No. She just boom. The heat press does all the work. Heat press does all the work. So we haven't do there. But I guess takes my money. This is Spencer. They sure do. And Kenya says, I love my kilo. They so have your back. I hope you guys all we all have your back for it. We definitely a wonderful team. Yes. Catching back up, what is the best way to photo rhinestones on garments? We've tried everything: black light, UV light, video, and cut. Never get you don't. I don't think pictures.
I think the sun is the best way, but
Yeah.
it still is not the same as your naked eye.
And even with that, you need sun in a video. That's the best that
Yeah.
I have found with it because just pictures do not do it justice. Videos in the sunlight is what I found to be the best with it. So that's what we got there for it.
Like
Um,
they're like soft.
right there. Oh, there's like at the time for bed. Get ready for bed. Can you check on us things that will be effective help someone? And yeah, because I don't want to make more work. Hey, how many times have you used the transfer tape now? Is that number two? Okay. Well,
It's upside down.
no, 100% Betty. The sun is the best way to do it. So wait, oh, I gotta remember I can't grab my hat like that. I get all like grabby of the hattie and that the DD, like the daughter, like the T, like in the hat that I'm wearing. She did set a Bling book page off. And if you don't know what Bling book pages are, you're about to find out. Bling book pages we absolutely love because
It's sweaty outside, dude.
yeah, hotness out there.
Do you need another shower?
You probably. So the Bling book pages, great in a 3-ring binder. They have them. We have them in black, gray, and white, and they are perfect for your samples. So yes, you can put them in a shirt, but man, it's a lot easier to put them on the Bling book page, and it goes here with it. Now, we put them. Excuse me, so that the top of the design is facing the 3-ring binder. So that way we can hang them up on hooks and they'll hang up straight like that with it. So with it, she's going to come over here and she is going to fit it in there. And what's your process for this?
320, 15 seconds.
Right there for you. Yes. I blinded my man on the way to the gas station. My wallet shirt the other day. She's at the end of the game. There's
This morning, I walked out into the kitchen and Hudson was like, "Look at the ceiling," and my baseball cup was on the counter, and so it was like making all the different colors because it's AB on the ceiling and on everything around. And then I stood in the sunlight too, and then we had both going on with color wise.
Can't I think of it? We said it was like 4 foot by 3 foot, right? Corey said like 3 by 5 realistically, because we've got a
That's why you probably need like
5
by
foot.
4, 5 by
Yeah,
5.
5 foot. And this, just this one, we're just right now we're running off the,
Each the back of it, and
yeah,
I mean, what?
because
It's
the,
like 3.5 feet.
because it's a 16 by 20. Is that, or 16 by 24? Or 24 by 16 is the
No,
plant size of it.
It's a 24.
Yeah, it is. I'm looking 16 by 24 is the press area that you have with it. There's 24 there, 36 down to 36, and then, that's about what you have for it. Right? Right? Or you can grab the transfer table and see no available stock. She just puts it in the bag. You see that on me? Yeah, 16 by 24 on the kilo. Everything. But look at that. Oh, and that's that metallic rose gold. Let me turn the light on that with it. There it is. Oh, what are you doing, weirdo? She's over here like
So funny.
maybe.
I didn't know if
Huh?
it was an animal, if it was.
All right. So there's that one.
Maybe I should have done that. I don't know. No, we learned. My sniffer works better than yours.
My sniffer doesn't work.
Make sure nothing was like burning, doing weird.
Wasn't just catch on fire. I was gonna just catch on fire. Now,
Do that.
remember, what are we giving away tonight? We're gonna give away, you get a free, you can extra entry for purchasing a design by Pilar, designed by Crystal. You get extra entry by spending more than $100. If you spend more than $99, you're getting free shipping, and that's all the time. That's all the time, folks. We're eating on some of it, we're eating a lot of it. But we wanted to make sure, we were at, $250 2 weeks ago, and we started running the numbers on it. I'm like, okay, here's where we can be at with it. Now, I will say that I know at least 10 orders that somebody added one extra thing to get to $99.04, because I'm like, what is this? And it's like, oh yeah, because free shipping's at that. So it totally makes sense on it. So you get it, but that's the thing. That's just part of it. You win some, you lose some, but there's with it. Now, right now, we're gonna make a rhinestone card decal using Bling anything. What colors did she pick out? Do you remember?
Purple.
Blue and purple.
It's light sapphire somewhere on here.
Light sapphire and majestic purple.
Yes.
Okay, light sapphire, majestic purple. Show them what we got. What are we doing? Light sapphire in the center, majestic purple on the outside, or which way are we going with it?
Purple on the inside.
Majestic purple on the inside and light sapphire on the outside?
We're gonna see if there's enough stones.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, there's another bag in there.
I don't think so. That's where it is for it. And it's because I keep putting my here. It's right there on my hat, right on the edge, and then I grab it, and I'm just used to grabbing my hat. Maybe if I here. Maybe I'll just put it right there on the front because I grab my hat, and that way it goes there for it, and that way right there. And it's because it's in there for it. I looked for the dark orange UV. No, and I don't think that one's coming back because there's
maybe. I mean, we just have to see what all they have available.
Because some of the stuff they said they were going to no longer manufacture unless we bought a boatload. And, that's a technical term. A metric shit ton is what it was.
I understand now why we have so many of some things, because if they had to order them in like that, then that makes sense.
But they do have the neon orange, right? The regular orange. So, and we're looking to see UV orange, and we're looking to because the dark orange UV, right? Any dark orange. No, it's just the neon one, which we've got samples in from other suppliers, and they're just really been shit, and so that's where it is. and that is for it.
We're still trying to get our normal gal to get us samples of everything. And this last time we got just flipbacks. And I'm like, wait a second, are these not hot fix too? I and you're lucky if you get her to respond every day or two.
Right. And it's a lot of hurry up and wait.
Communication barrier stuff.
A lot of hurry up and wait. That's what we have rocking and
Okay.
rolling with it. All right. What do you got there? The majestic purple, just majestic
So
purple.
I pick it up with the transfer tape
I
and then I press the transfer tape to the bling anything. Yay?
I would
Why am I not?
you would hinge it and you're gonna do them both at the same time.
No, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna use new piece too? You know?
These are already.
I know. I'm just surprised you're using a new piece. That's all. That's all. I'm not calling you out when you're doing it. I'm when you go with it. Yes. Most in the crafting page. We do a lot of business from the one scatter class. We'd love to let people know more about it. That is 100% right there. We 100% in there. Show those off, Stephanie. I want to see more of them. There's only 2 mystery boxes left. Go in, get your mystery boxes. Crystal, hold the link to it. Um, do we have the majestic purple in an SS6?
Nope.
Do you want it in an SS6? Wasn't that on the list of wants? Yes. So that is on the list of
It's a good purple. I mean, it's not your tanzanite, but it's a okay. So light amethyst is just light. It's not bright. I think that's the best bright purple that we have.
yeah. So that can definitely that one we do what we try to do is when it comes to bringing in other things, everything starts as an SS10 because that's the most common size. And then from there, it'll go to a 6 and then to a 16. 16s we don't do a whole lot of, so there's not a whole lot of reason to bring them in,
Yeah, it depends on.
especially because they cost more for what it is.
And you get less.
And you get less. So it costs more and you get less on it when we have to purchase it. 6s, so if 10s sell well on something, and we've been tracking that more of what's selling well, what don't we have on it. So that's something we look at. Majestic Purple does well. So Majestic Purple is on the list.
Purple and Twilight. And Twilight's a color shift
Yep.
purple, but it's a pretty one too.
Yeah. So those are definitely on that. I am gonna make that for my mom for Mother's Day. She's been really down since her back surgery last month. She hates me right now because I have to make her do all the right things for recovery. Well, that's a great daughter. That's a great daughter. But yes, make it. Make it, make it, make it. Oh, that's gonna post pictures. So beautiful and made such a huge statement when she was sitting at the stage when the other squads yeah, under the stage lights, that looks amazing for some stuff about it. I may need to see about drop shipment for them if you can. My race car drivers use that color. Oh, the majestic purple,
No,
the
dark UV, dark orange maybe.
dark orange on UV. Well, maybe that's funny. Maybe colors that they'd want in there, and maybe we'll create a poll, and we're going to go through ours because we don't have a problem bringing stuff in. But you got to remember that as we bring stuff in, it's then money tied up in inventory. So if it doesn't sell, it's not there. Now, orange, I don't think I have too much of a problem with because as we get closer to fall,
I would say Halloween time.
we do a lot of orange. So I think we could do that.
Different orange.
Right. I think we could do a couple different orange in that. And then remember, you don't have to purchase anything to win tonight. Nothing at all. I mean, you can just enter one free entry right here, put it in, and you can walk away with something amazing tonight for free. All I ask is that you share this. That's it. Go share this. And that way we have it for it. And Blue says, I thought it was an SS6. Believe me, there's a lot that we feed in there, and it's little by little by little.
I've seen some really pretty purples, and I want to start bringing in like the mermaid type of ones, the soft round ones. There are some pretty ones in that too.
Look at that hinge right back into where it needs to go for it. So yes,
it didn't come up.
Yes, Gloria. In fact, it was funny. We were going through stuff, and Gloria, maybe we have asterisks by your name because when you see purple stuff, we're like, oh, I wonder if Gloria would like this. You know, would she like this one? This one work for it too because that would be cool.
Really likes purple. One of them really likes light pink for some reason right now, and I like all the purples and the pinks.
And so on our side, we're like, all right, bring it in. And then the bigger thing is people won't buy it unless we show it off. You got to see it. You got to see it in order to buy it, right? You want to know what's going to go on with it and be able to do it. So, that way, we got everything there. So, yes, it could definitely be coming in here for it. Now, as we do Bling anything, all right, Bling anything, we're going to be making, we're going to be making a car decal with it with Bling anything. So, first step, we've got our template, right? And then we, weed out our template and then brush in our designs. And then we've got to this point with it where we brushed everything in. And then from here, we're going to apply it to the Bling Anything. Now, the Bling Anything has two sides to it. All right. It has a matte side, not the guy who used to own the place, but the matte. Yep.
Matte.
Shiny matte. Got that? Shiny
Can you
matte.
see the difference there?
I think there's the matte side, and then if she's got the shiny side fold over, I think that it feels more rubbery as well on that side of it. So that way you know that you're on the right side with it. So on this, we've got it placed there. We're gonna place it on the Bling Anything
Anything until I find a Teflon sheet. Hang on.
right there.
That absolutely not, sir.
No, there's one right over there. Right. Hold on. Right over yonder. Yep, right over yonder. Right over yonder in that other thing, there's one over there. Oh, yeah, there. So she had to grab, that. Had to grab that. Maybe one of these you're going to be in a mystery box. I don't know. We've got, plenty of things in the mystery box with it. So we're going to place the design on top of the Bling Anything, the shiny side up. We're going to place, so I put it. Oh, she's making stuff move around here. So we're going to place the cover sheet on top and on bottom. So we're going to create an envelope. Okay.
That one.
Hey, I know you.
That one's that.
Okay. You don't like where it's at. You do you, boo. You don't like where that's at. That's fine. I'm walking them through the steps of this.
Okay.
All right. So we're placing it on the shiny side of this. We're creating an envelope, a fold, a book, whatever you want to have with that. Place it down here. We're folding it over. Now, we're going to press 330, right? 330 and 10 to 15 seconds, right? That's where you want to be at for it. 330, 15 seconds. 330 temperature, 15 seconds. That's what we're gonna rock and roll and do with this. Everybody follow us so far. We're making a rhinestone decal. That way we can get. Yeah, we didn't think about it right there. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it. So we're going to wait that to come up. I'm going to catch up on there. Love majestic purple. Okay, I think we can do it. Queries limit on transfer tape usage 72 times. It's probably there. I'm there with it. Yes, let's see. Let's see as all the purples and all the aquas. All right, all the purples, all the aquas. And Laura, you just need to go. There's a link that way that we can have it in there for it and go. Now, as Corey does this, she's gonna go ahead and this is 15 seconds at 330. So that way it's there with it. And then she's gonna burn her fingers. That's what she's gonna do is burn her fingers on it. And Stephanie said, I would love a green that is lighter than sunlight.
Lighter than what?
Emerald and not lime like peridot that shows up good on black. So many schools are green and gold, but they want their designs on black.
So they need
or spearmint
sea glass.
Or sea glass. We might have those here. Let me look for it. All right. So there it is. She didn't burn everything. That one didn't stick. How's everything else look? Up. How's it look? Let me see. What?
I don't see the cooling.
Yep. So we need more pressure. More pressure because as you can see, these are flat on here. And what you want is you want to see a little healing, a little cooling around it. What? You need me to come over there and adjust it all? What?
I got it.
Oh, she's got it. She's got it. Well, you want heavy pressure. You want heavy pressure on it. So when you say like a green, that one was like a Grinch green. Was that one the one that was the peridot too? That we had a peridot with it? Was it?
Peridot's iffy. Like sometimes it looks more yellow than green depending on stone.
Yep, I would 100% agree with that. But then I think there's a spearmint right there too. I can see it right inside there, spearmint. So when you're making you want to test. You want to make sure where things are where they need to be with. So that way you're going to see the difference between the two.
See peridot, which is lighter than the.
So let's see how it looks this time, shall we? She's gonna burn her fingers, and we're gonna see.
Truck.
Get it? Get it? Yeah. Yeah. We got some pooling. Everything looking good. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So show the camera what you can see. You see the difference between the last one and this one? Here, let me.
Freaking hot.
Okay, set it down and set it down. We'll show the green.
Yeah, somebody else.
Okay. So you can see the cooling that goes around just around the little outside for. And remember, if you go to the website and you look under Bling anything, there are the pressing instructions underneath there so you can see it. So now from here, what you can do is you're just going to cut around it, and then you have yourself a handy dandy little rhinestone decal. Now, you asked about greens. So I've got 2 greens here for you.
Hold on, let me get sea glass.
I want you to grab sea glass. So we've got another green in here for you. There. So we've got a sea glass. Okay. We've got a DMC peridot, and then we've got a diamond cut spearmint. All right. So the sea glass is what we'll start with. There's a sea glass. There's the green on the sea glass. That way you can kind of sort of see it there. Next up is going to be the spearmint. There's the spearmint, and that's a little darker. Okay. That's a little darker. Then we have the peridot, and the peridot is going to be right there, even a little brighter, a little brighter. So those are the 3 greens that we have right here. There they are. Those scissors suck. Yes,
No, I mean, it just
they
you
do.
catch it just right.
Just right. Yeah. So hopefully that helps. Any other questions on green that I'd be happy to help with? Let's see. Yes, definitely on the green. Trojan's big in the area, green, gold, and white. And we use emerald for a lot of our greens with it. Spearmint was such
With the
a great lighter green, but it's should be in stock. Check spearmint, girls. Yeah, no, yes, no. Is it all out of stock?
no.
Or is that the one that's jacked up that we're
So they sent us color of something and called it something, but it didn't match what we had. So literally, I'm going back and forth with China trying to. I sent them. We paid shipping, a couple $100 to send stuff to China. Like, these are the colors that we have. What do you call them? What are they named? What's the code? I don't know what the code is to order the right things. So we tell them, we want spearmint or sea glass. Well, then they send us whatever they think it is, and we don't have any color codings, and so then they come crazy colors or a shade off or 2 shades off. So we're trying to get to where
standardization?
right. I'm trying to get it to where we know what we need to order and they know what we're trying to order.
Yes, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is for it. Why do I get all these dating apps that pop up? I don't know, Danielle. It's dating.
On YouTube.
Oh,
Dating apps. Just like where the comments are, all of a sudden it'll flip to an ad, and you got to go back and click ad.
wait. Oh, only one mystery box left. Get in there and get it. Get in there and get it. Did she do an insurance press on the shirt? I think she did on the for the second press. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to show you guys this.
There's that for it. Like a nice grass green. Oh yeah. We can. The thing is like there's so many that
there's 5 shades of green, and Todd's like, should we get this one or this one? It's hard to know what to pick because we don't know what anybody needs. Like,
right.
What?
Well, and the tough thing is too is that some of the greens just look like trash,
and it gives you too many options then, and then it's like overwhelming because it's like, which one do you actually pick?
right? And so it's trying to find like, here's the main shade of it. Can we find one a lighter shade of it and a darker shade of it, and then we can experiment from there? Because some of them, like, we're going to end up with smoke, mist, and fog for gray colors because they were not what we ordered. And guess what? When they send us the wrong stuff, we still have to pay for them, and we're still stuck with them. And so then it's like, what do you do with it? So
if it's ever gone out of stock, it could be that they ordered something in and it wasn't correct, and they just named it something and just sold that as a limited run. So I think I don't remember what the one was called, but I know you guys have asked for it, but they can't replicate it. They don't know what it is.
And spearmint, that's one we've been it's been 3-month process now of trying to get it in stock.
I think we got 3 different boxes.
We've got 3 different boxes and none of them match.
Here, sorry guys.
So there's that. There it is.
Clear.
Just a handy dandy decal with it. Do you keep them in the bags? Yeah, you can keep them in the bags. You can put them in containers. You can do whatever you need to do with it. I used to order ocean green.
That's another one. We have ocean green, tsunami, peacock, capri blue, like island blue. There's like, I don't know, 5 to 10 colors that are so close, but yet just a shade different. Like one leans a little more green and the other leans a little more blue. So it's like, what do we do without having to spend millions of dollars to bring everything back in? There probably are still a few ocean green in stock, just not very many.
And then the other thing too is you bring it in and you look at when something was ordered and it was ordered 18 months ago and it took 18 months to sell 25 bags of something. So then it's like, well, somebody may have loved it, but not enough to bring it back bring it back in there for it. How many we have one mystery box left. Crystal, we have one. Yeah. There's one mystery box left. Whoever gets the last one, they get double entries. They get double entries for it.
These were
Spearmint
Krista's colors that she picked out. So
and
those
those
normally colors that we put together, like sapphire and purple, but that's
well,
what she wanted.
just makes sense when comparing colors. Does anyone else reference the Crayola big box of crayons? I like that.
That one.
I like that. What did your screen give you for? Oh, so
Thank you.
somebody else.
A color card, and then we
Oh,
have to pull them out and try to put them next
it
to it. And it's
and with that, Carol, that's every company that from the color shift and batches can be different on there, and so you're stuck with it. Yeah, funny because you should.
in processes. They keep telling us
Yeah.
you have to order
Mm.
5,000 bags
Yeah.
because it's a different.
And remember, each bag, is 10 gross, and so we have to order 5,000 of those in order to get it. So, yeah, it's there. It's there with it. I'll take all the ocean green SS6s and SS10s. If you want to get rid of them, I can use them. Well, let's look and see. We'll look and see what we can find. I love ocean green.
For 16.
Okay, remember the ocean green. Free entry with it. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my other one. Corey, are you gonna stick around or are you gonna jump out of here?
I probably need to go make sure the
All right,
kids are getting.
you're gonna do that. I'm gonna let's see. I have
Try to see the meteor shower.
meteor shower.
Try to press that real fast.
All right, you here. You take care of this stuff. Where's that decal? Well, Corey's gonna insure some stuff. Sorry, love you lots. Oh, she said, "Yep." You hear that? She said, "Yep." So she's gonna press that, and then I'm gonna come back on this side. I need to make sure I get my light. She's gonna insurance press some stuff. We're gonna show off some stuff that we did, and then we're gonna make sure to get an entry. Now, don't forget, if you're over on one of those other platforms, you need to be over on YouTube because that's where the magic happens. I did take the decal, so I'll have that for it. But if you're over there, don't forget Instagram. We're not forgetting you. You can click on the link right there so you can go fill out to win as well. And I'm also going to include the link to YouTube directly so that way you can come join us over there as well. So we'll go through. She's going to give the insurance presses, and so that way we can see the stuff and go through it with here. We should touch blurry. Yeah, I think because I jacked with it. I'd be on a different screen tracking motors. I need to know what other colors we do have. And so there's so much stuff that doesn't like. We have thousands. I am not kidding you at all. There's thousands of bags of stones that don't have labels on them, that don't match anything. So weird. That got some pressure. You see, that put some pressure on the pad. We know that one's staying there. Looks like wood with the thing that's going through there. So we're gonna remove Corey from here, and then we're gonna bring Todd back on here. She's throwing everything at me. She's throwing it all at me. So let's show off the stuff that we made. Then we'll make sure to get your reminders in there, get everything with it. Okay, first up, we did the mama. Oh, you know how hard it is for me? I was trying to do date night next Thursday is the only day that we can pull it off because we've got ball, and I think there's even a practice we've not been able to pull off. Beetlejuice is playing at our theater only on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, and I really want to go, but I don't want to spend 100 and some bucks on tickets. So, oh look, that's just with the normal light. That's without anything flashing on there. Here it is with it, mama, 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 mama. Ooh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's just something about stones. Getting stoned is amazing. There is nothing better. And that's why, DTF may, say, hey, it changed the industry for it. That's right, it did. But there's just something about stones that you cannot get away from it. It's never going anywhere. So there's Mama that we did. Then we did this $4.99 design. $4.99. You can go get this design for $4.99, folks. $4.99 right here. This lovely mama flower. There, look at that. And this is the flamingo. It looks so good. Like, just watching it sparkle just makes me smile. Just makes me smile so much. I'm looking at the other screen, so that I make sure that Instagram can see everything in there. Instagram, I'm telling you, you need to come over, join us over here. But that looks amazing on it. Then we did it in the metallic rose gold. So we did it in the metallic rose gold. So now we can hang it up. We'll hang it up right there with it when we're done and said with it. The metallic rose gold. The metallic rose gold is just look at that. Just look at that. Like, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Look, that just it just looks amazing. We're gonna hang that guy right there. So that way we have that to show off tomorrow morning. Because remember, we also go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time with Makers and Movers podcast. And then we made the decal, which, like I said, if you look in it, you can see the pooling with it, you can see everything that's in there. And there it is. Ta-da. Ta-da, ta-da. There's that fun little paw print decal. So Krista could put it on the car. Super enough to peel apart with my big sausage fingers. Let's see how well I can do it because I don't have any nails on stuff. I heard it. I heard it start to peel. There it is. Well, you just peel apart, and there's your decal, clear decal, ready to go. Ding dong, which is dead. So that is everything that we made for you tonight. It is 8:46. Did we sell all the mystery boxes? Let us know there so that way we can go from it and we get in there. Let's see. Let's see. What's Jerry busting my balls for now? Let's see. Where's Jerry? Is there a breakdown of classes of the rhinestones on the site? I think so. In the descriptions is that we're looking for. And Alex says, "Hey, Todd and family, what's your response to someone who has been in the industry for a while but is scared of failing at online? My last failure was a doozy to the point as paralyzed me. Get up and do it again, Alex. I failed tens of thousands of dollars, gone. You know, lost a lot, had to start over. It sucks. It really, really does. Like if you would have said even 2 years ago, hey, guess what? You're buying the Rhinestone World. I wouldn't have believed you. But what we do is we show up every day. We show up every single day. Every day that you wait is another day you fall farther behind. So you just need to get out there and do it. Let's see. Let's see. Good. Yes. Where Matt used to only carry the Korean low lead and then diamond cut fuchsia and crystal AB. I went nuts for those crystal AB. I do. I remember that for it. Um, Going nuts when they sold out. I do. Fix the SS Unicorn. Perfect. Let's see. We can see here. We're back. Oh, I was way up there. Definitely that far behind on the. Oh, because I'm way down here. That's right. I'm on my computer. I was on her computer before, so now I'm getting caught up in the new comments. There we go. Hide current comment. There we go. Uh, yes, all the mystery boxes are sold. All right. Well, for those that missed out, you will want to tune in like the last show of May, and we might do a mystery. Maybe we'll do a mystery box in 2 weeks. In one of them, the last show in May, we're gonna do bingo balls. We're gonna have mystery boxes. There'll be this box that'll be, like the $98 box, and there'll probably be like a $49 box. And then we'll maybe even have a few bigger boxes with more things in it. So that way we can go through it with it. All right, let's see. Um, do we have the ability for a few extras who won one that didn't get one? No. I mean, we could. Who wants a mystery box? Let's start with that. Does anybody want a mystery box? You tell me if there's still somebody out there who wants a mystery box. Let me know. Yes, I want a mystery box because we'll see what we can make happen with it. Let's see, all diamond cut. Yes, they all sold. Let's see, maybe then let's see. So if we put one back in stock, would somebody get it? There's one. Actually, you're very welcome on that. Let's see. I do. So there's that. Yay, bingo balls. So bingo balls, yes. I think the end of the month in May, that last Wednesday, the 27th, because I think for the next 6 weeks, we're probably going to be on Wednesday through ball season here. And we will do bingo balls. We'll do some giveaways. We'll do some other things. I will tell you, in some of the mystery boxes, there may even be some flash reflective. Ooh, flash reflective. There could be some of that coming back in stock. What do you think about that? There could be some others. Maybe we found some red and white flash reflective. We'll see how it all plays out with it. Yes, I want a box. All right, so we've got one person wants a box, and that way you see how many boxes do you want me to do? One. Okay, I'm trying to think what's there. Go because what I tried to print out labels, and I'm trying to think from there with it. We could probably do at least 2 more boxes. Now, of course, we could do more. It just means create reprinting labels. I could reprint some more labels for it too. I tell you what, put 5 boxes in there. 5 boxes, they're only there the next 10 minutes. 9 o'clock, we'll shut it down. Pull the boxes. The listing goes away in 10 minutes from now. 5 extra boxes added on there. I will make it work for it so that way we can get in there and put it in there for it, because we got to go through and get it done. Okay. We're getting some. We're getting some. We there's a few things that we're trying to bring back in stock, finding suppliers for it. A lot of the suppliers have changed in the last 6 months on what they're requiring you to bring in. One, like my cost to bring in 5 products, 5 products to bring in these 5 products was $25,000, and I'm like, we don't even know if this is going to sell. How long, things like that, those numbers are starting to change. So we've been going with it to see what we can do, and some of the stuff may come back in. What I'm trying to do is we do have a few colors of the puff metallic, right? I really like some of the other puff metallics out there other than the Caesar line that we carry. So I'm looking at trying to bring some of that in. I really like that puff metallic look. And maybe it's just me, but I kind of do dig it, and I think we can do some fun things with it. Like going forward, where because I got asked, where's TRW at in far as product lines? What are they going to continue to do? Where are they going? With how things of other places have closed down, how does HTV look? How do all of that play into place, right? Well, we're always going to carry HTV. Now we're going to specifically focus on the um, specialty HTV. And what do I mean by specialty HTV? Well, that's going to be things like the holographic, right? There's going to be things like that. That's going to be things like the brick. It's going to be things like, the easy weed electrics, like I know for a fact in some of the boxes is this peacock teal, which is awesome because I'm like, "Ooh, I really like that with it." So it's them things like that. I know that some of the boxes are gonna have some of this gold lens and the silver lens. We do quite a bit of that for, firefighters, and so there's that. The strip flock, that's a specialty thing with it. The twinkle, that's gonna be it. The sparkle, that'll be it, and the metal. So things like that. As far as solid colors, we'll keep the core colors, the primary colors with it. We're trying some of the things once they sell out, we're just not going to carry, but you will still be able to order. You're going to see new listings open up, and it'll be by the roll, and you can only purchase it by 5 yard, 10 yard, 25 yard, and 50 yard rolls, and those will drop ship straight from Caesar. So that way we can offer everything, but we don't have to carry everything. And we do that currently. So if there's a color that we don't have in stock or there's not enough of it in there, we'll drop ship it to you. There's a good handful of people that we do a couple $1,000s a month with them where they're like, hey, I need these colors. Okay, great. We add it to the site and we go in there and get it taken care of for them. So there's a lot like that. Now, some of the other colors like that will probably keep it stock or like the fluorescence because the big thing is a lot of the stuff DTF is just it's just can't get away. You're not going to get away from your core colors or your school colors, but on some of it, they really let's look the browns. Look how many shades of brown and cream through there. To have thousands of dollars wrapped up in inventory is not the best fiscal decision, especially if we're trying to stay afloat and keep things going. So that way we're able to go from it and get it taken care of from it. Um, let's see, what did I have here? 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes to get those last one boxes ready to go. And so that way we're there. What did see? It is puff metallic is, and that's I want to do more of it, but to spend $25,000 to bring it in, scary. It's scary. It's scary. Flash reflectives is some pretty cool stuff. Lights on, lights off. So depending on the color is what it flashed to. There's some rainbow flash, there's some red flash, there's some black flash, there's some green flash. We did come across some, and so I think we're gonna bring some back stock. I didn't, you know what I didn't do? I didn't grab my water. Let me I can keep talking to you while I grab my water. That's the great thing about having the wireless mic because I left it over here on this other side, and now I can come back with it. I'm gonna check into the off colors that we got so we can see if maybe there's a spearmint or there's something that's close to it. Because that's a lot of it was close, but it was just off, and just off a shade means off a shade a lot for it. Let me check the notes on what the girls have me for everything in here. Let's see. So there's that. Okay, perfect. Good. They're back in stock. Good, good, good. I just missed that one there for it. Uh, used to be TRW's personal line of HTV that comes bright reflective when the flash it is really cool stuff. And like I said, we're looking at bringing some of it back in a lot. We're crunching the numbers. It doesn't make sense to bring something in that didn't sell or took a long time to sell. If you're only selling a few units a month, you know how long it takes to recoup your cash on it. And you guys should be doing the same thing when you go through your stuff. Bring stuff in, you try it out, you sample it out, and then if it works, great. But you're not sitting on stuff, and you don't have to go through it with there. Let's see. Let's see. And Pilar said that she'd take care of you. I'll send you that free ship coupon, and then we will combine those for you with it. If Caesar will drop ship the metallic puff, that's great for those of us who can't get it locally. And we can, the thing with the Caesar on the metallic puff is that the options that they have on colors isn't, it wasn't what's available out there for through other brands and manufacturers. And that's where we're kind of like, all right, well, how does that necessarily work for us? Because we want to be able to offer some stuff. We want to, like on theirs, but on their stuff, they've got, because we have it, we can bring it. We have the silver and the gold and the golden rose and bronze tiger lily, and then there's a like a blue, right? But I want the red. I want the green. I want the other colors that I know are out there for it. But on the Caesar stuff, we can if was that Gloria, right? Yeah, let me go back. There it is over there with it. On Gloria, yeah. If you want one of those colors, just email in and let us know. We can create a listing and send you an invoice for it, and we can drop ship it to you. So that way we can go. I did a baseball shirt in Flash Reflective a few weeks ago. I love how the Flash looks. It does look good. It's metallic that puffs. So it's pretty good. Dowdy letters for attention. Is anyone still checking out? We don't want to miss anyone. Don't wait to order. We can get you on the sheet. That's right. Because 2 minutes, you got 2 minutes. So if anybody is currently checking out, let us know. So that way we can make it. I haven't even looked at the sheet yet. So I don't even know. I don't even know what's on the sheet of what we I don't know. Open it up and look and see. I'm like, ooh, let me go look and see. It looks like am I on the right one? There it is. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. There it is. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Crystal's figuring that we're setting it up. Ba boom, ba ba. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like how you set that up, Crystal, with the names through it that way. Boom, we're good to go on that. We got it over here. We got it. We got it. We got it. Oh, and since we did get it, I need to. What are we at on mystery boxes? When we finish that up, give me a total on that number so I know what I need to finish putting together tomorrow on things for it. All right. Let's see. Paul's still there. She's having issues with it. Oh, she's having issues with it. Can I get credit? What's it showing up for you? What's it not showing up for you on there? 10 sold so far. Okay, 10 sold. So maybe we'll get out there. And Justin, have you used Flash Reflective to do baby bling for design? I personally have not. I'm sure you can, just like anything else. The um I think I'm still I like the rainbow. The rainbow is probably my favorite Flash Reflective, because do I have a sample of it? I'm looking up through my sample stuff up there. No, I don't have a sample of it right there. But no, it's not even on here. Is it? No. No, 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 no. No, no. It's pretty cool. I dig it. I don't think we have it. No, because they just have it's a twinkle on it, but it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Not showing credit card information on block. Paul, what browser are you using? Are you using Chrome or are you using something else? And we can go through and see what we can figure out that. So we see how Paul's doing. So we made stuff tonight. We got stuff done. Paul is working on getting checked out. So we'll work on getting through here. Here's what we're gonna give away tonight. Okay. As we're still battling through that one with it. We're gonna give away a design from Pilar. We're going to give away a design from Crystal. We're going to give away a mini pack. We're going to give away a template. And we're going to give away a mystery box. Ooh, look at that. Mystery. We're going to give away a mystery box on it. So if I come back here and look, and then we can start putting things together to see what's there with it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we got that. Okay, that's perfect there. Last one gets that, and Mary Alice got that last on there, so she's gonna be able to get it and go from there. Let's get a drink. Drinky poo. So we'll make sure to get Paula in on the stuff with it. Now, I am going to show you one more time so that way you can see it now that I'm over here at this computer. And I need to find where you're at. There you are, StreamYard. And I can add this back to the queue so that way we can see it. I can make this bigger so it is here. And so that way you can see what is a Pilar design, what is a crystal design, because now it's easier for me to show you as I'm sitting in front of this one because it's a little easier. So when you come into design, if you click on it, right here as we get into it, right here's where you're going to look, the brand. If it says crystal, we'll be able to give away a crystal design. If it says Pilar, we'll give away a Pilar design. This right here, if you're in any of the programs that we have that have digital credits, if you're in the Hall of Fame, I'm telling you, $29.99 a month, there's a reason that you should get into it. Right here, you cannot, let me repeat that, cannot use it for something that says crystal, okay? You cannot use it for, where did it go? Pilar, right? All right. You cannot use it for one that says Pilar, okay? But you can use it for right here ones that say the Rhinestone World. So guess what? You get $30 a month. You can go in there and get some designs. And like I told you, we're going to make sure that it's people in the smaller tiers, they can also get in on stuff. This week, we added this mama right here. A nice script, fun mama. We have that one. And how much is that one? What? $1.99? Come on. Everybody should go buy that for $1.99. And then we've got the one that we just did. Where did you go? Right next to it. Right next to it. I'm looking all over. This is Smiley Flowers. That one's $4.99. So you can go get those right there, right now with it. All right. Okay. I think we got everybody in. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good on top of everything with it? And so that way you can have it and that way you're good. You're very welcome. Hey, that's how I like this. It's what we're here for, right? That's what we do. We appreciate you showing up, Jerry. Every one of those. Yeah. And the Hall of Fame discount coupons are great too. Like I said, I know people that they're placing orders of 500 plus. They have the past 2 months with it. They're using their 25% coupon and they're saving what, 160 bucks. something like that. That sounds right. So that way, they're definitely getting their stuff worth out of it. They are crushing that with it. Okay. So I think we got everything in, right? Uh Shows a credit card info in for me, but not her. What browser? Do we figure out the browser that she's on? Is that way that we can go ahead and use it? What did I, Steph? What did I miss? Is that on top of the sale prices too? What do you mean? So that way I can help answer that because maybe I don't understand. So that way is there. Stacy, yeah, I think you got in on time, right, with it, and that way it is there with it. And she's in Chrome, so she shouldn't have an issue. Interesting. Interesting with it. Excuse me. They're out they're out looking at meteorites or something out there with it. Mm. Heavy on the list. Stacy's on the list. We'll make sure to get Paula on the list too while we try and figure out that payment thing. Because I'm not 100% sure on Paula on there because at Chrome everything should be going for it. I'm not 100% sure. We'll keep working on it to see. So add Paula on that list too. So that way we can make sure and she's on there. I'm going to start polling everything and setting up the heat press dash because it's fun. That's what I like doing. I like doing the heat press dash for winners, 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 live drops. Okay. So for what do we have? Those that spent, let's see, we've got, all right, this one. So if you did design from Crystal, we'll grab those ones. Crystal Pilar. We'll grab those ones. And I'm going to add those ones first. So I have those in here. Oh, that didn't work how I wanted it to work. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Spreadsheet McGeo. What are you doing for me? Let's try it again. So there's that. Okay. There it is. So we've got, here it is for it. There it is. Auto entry. We've got that. Nope. 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 There it is. There it is. Oh, yeah. Here. Why don't I just do it this way? Yeah. Entry list. That's right. I can pull them all from over here, right? This one's good to go with it. Yes. If I copy all those, that's everybody, right? If I copy these ones over here, who's in here? Who was clicking on that? Was that Pilar's in here? Keith, what's in there's that Pilar Crystal. If I do all the ones on the right hand side under the entry name list, if I just select all of those, we're good, and that's everybody, right? Everybody for every level. Is that right? Let me know. Let me know either in let me know here or in the chat. And that way I know what I'm doing so I can copy that. Okay. Yes. 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 They got it. Okay. Sweet. Great job setting that up. Now that was the way to do it because that makes it way easier for me. So we can bring everybody's name in here. I can do it. All right. And we can have it all in here. So this is going to be for what? Let's see. Let's start with the crystal. We'll start with crystal. Okay. We're gonna start with crystal. That's where we're gonna start. Design from crystal. Design from crystal. Design from crystal. Let me move my stuff out of the way. Design from crystal. All right. So design from crystal. First off, say thank you, Crystal, for letting us give away one of her designs. We have 66 entrants. We're sharing this tab so that way we can see it. And there it is. There it is. Now it's working, right? We can see that on the screen. You cannot see it on the screen yet. So let's move that to the screen. Let's make the heat press dash bigger as we put it on through here. As first up, this is going to be for Crystal. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, design from Crystal as we all take off and it's rolling through there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, that's what it is from there. We got it in there. We got it in there. We're putting it in. Here's the stuff. We got it in. And who's coming across there? I think Mary Alice might have it. Gloria, Debbie's in there right there a few times. So who's going to cross it? It's going to be Debbie. Congratulations. You have won a design of crystals. All right. So now I'm going to come back in. I got to do this on the back end with it. So we'll just remove that real quick so I can back up and we'll change that to Pilar. So WW, congratulations. You won on that. Next up is going to be a design from Pilar. So we'll start racing on that one, and we will bring that back to the screen for the heat press dash. There it is. And this will be a design from Pilar. So ready, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. New set, new set of compadres, racers, all mixed in together. Who do we have going through with it? And the list goes down. Believe me, you're on here. I just got to figure out a way to make it all there. Everybody's in there. Everybody comes through and sees as we see it. Here it is. Come through. Boom, boom, boom. Who's going to get it? Stephanie? Keith M. Congratulations, Keith M. You are the winner of the design from Pilar. And then finally, for the mini pack of choice or a design you're from there, you get to decide on that. So I'm going to change that up, and we'll go either this will be either design from TRW or mini pack, right? Mini pack. If I could spell mini pack, that would make everything way, way nicer. Mini pack, start racing with it. And that way we have to go to the screen so we can see it again. There it is. Back to the stage. There it is. And this is going to be for a TRW design or a mini pack of choice. As we do this, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Now, remember, with these digital products, you need to send a screen cap of the SKU, email it in along with, hey, I won this on this day. You have 2 weeks to claim that. Okay. Digital. Just go grab the SKU, email it in, send a screen cap of it. And the winner of this is me. Good luck. Congratulations, Asha. You won either a T or W design or a mini pack choice. So that's what you have won right there. Okay. Next up, let's see, is going to be for Magic Flock template. Now, this one is going to require shipping. So if you placed an order tonight, we will include it in there. So this is going to be the Magic Flock template. Okay. Magic Flock template. If I could spell, that would make everything way nicer. So this is going to be a mini pack, or this is going to be Magic Flock template. And if you place an order tonight, we will include it with your order. If you did not place an order, this will ship with your next order that requires shipping. You have 2 weeks to claim this as well. Put it in the notes section that you won. If you did not win tonight, if you place an order tonight, we'll go ahead and get it in there for you. Now, as we go into this one, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the race and see what we have here and who our winner chicken dinner is going to be. I think I got Virginia G. Virginia G just tripped. I think Keith tripped her. Keith tripped her is what he did. And then Paula went ahead and said, I'm going to go ahead and win this. And then Betty came on strong here at the end. And Morgan T, congratulations. You won a Magic Flock template from tonight's show. You placed an order tonight, Morgan. Did you place an order tonight, Morgan? Let me look and see, Morgan. Did you place an order, Morgan? Morgan T, you did place an order tonight, so we will get the template in your order out for you tomorrow. Now, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go ahead and we need to remove this from there. And now it's going to be the mystery box. Mystery box. $200 value we're going to give away for you right now. Right now, we're going to give that for you. Mystery box. MYSTREY, mystery, MAMYST, mystery box. Jeez. So if you win this and you placed an order tonight, guess what? We are going to ship it out with your order. Did not, same thing. Next order that requires shipping, we will go ahead and do it. And don't forget, we changed it. $99 is free shipping now. So you don't have to, you don't have to spend a boatload to save a boatload on it. Here we go. Mystery box time. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who's going to win the mystery box. My money is on, I'm going to go Lisa. Lisa is who I'm going to go with. Like, I'm sorry I spoke out loud, Lisa. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said your name, Lisa, because it just made it worse for it. Maybe Gloria. Gloria's going to get it. Gloria's going to Stacy. Who's going to get it? Lynn. You just slipped in there, Lynn. Did you place an order tonight, Lynn? Let me look and see. Lynn. Did Lynn place an order tonight? Lynn. That's tonight. So Lynn placed an order tonight. Lynn, we will ship this out. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, your mystery box. We will ship out with your order. How's that sound? All right. We got everything taken care of. We got everything taken care of. There I am. Hello. How's everybody doing? All right. Did we get everything taken care of? Is everybody wrapped up? Congratulations to all of our winners through there. Like I said, if you required something right there, I love the new Bling Night banner. Thanks. That's Todd was great when it was just me. Listen, there is way more people involved in this now. We got, Crystal and Pilar handling all that key things behind the scenes, taking care of stuff of that. They're keeping track of condiments. We got Corey who's pressing over there, and I'm just the mouthpiece for it. At the end of the day, I will do the talking, they'll do the working, and that's just weird, but it's working so far. And eventually we'll get the kids involved, we'll get the girls involved. We've got some stuff in the works, and we'll see how it comes out there for it. Stacy, thanks so much for joining us for him. Why am I doing great than stuff? That's why I like doing it. It's like, yeah, we think we got it, and it's going through it. Yes, through May, we're going to do these on Wednesdays, but typically Tuesday. And if Wednesdays turn out to be a better night, we just might do it on Wednesdays. Does Wednesdays worked out better for some of you guys than others? And that way we go for it and have it in there for it. So we'll put the entries there for it. Remember, just make sure, share. That's what you guys do. Share, put it out there so that way we get it for it. We made some fun stuff tonight. I think we had, oh, yeah. 5-year. Good call, Keith. As I'm going through it, 5-year member. We do have a 5-year member. Winner. Let me go pull that one. Let me go find that one. 5-year. Okay, there it is. 5-year. I got it. They got me covered in it. They were sending me messages. That's why sometimes I stall at the end to see if I missed anything on it. The 5-year winner is going to be 3, 2, 1. Your 5-year winner is Mary Alice B. You right there, Mary Alice B, are the winner tonight of the 5+ year member, and that is for mini pack of choice or TRW artwork, or if you sweet talk Pilar or Crystal, maybe they'll let you swap out for theirs too. So that way we have Frigo there. Let's see. Did I miss anything here? And go from it. Let's see if we had anything for 5 yet. Yeah, we got that 5-year. Okay, have a great rest of the week. All right, enjoy us there. Love Wednesdays. I think Wednesdays might work for us too. We'll see how it all plays out there for it. It was 5+ year. So as long as you're in it longer than 5 years, so 5+ year, 5+ year, 5 and 6, and there's 7. The 7's coming up pretty soon, isn't it? Then I have to make a new thing for it. Is that right? Is that how it is? Has to do for it? Okay. All right. Everybody have an amazing night. Thank you again so much for showing up. If you have questions, comments, concerns, remember email in info@rhinestoneworld.com. If it's something that we can help with right away, we'll be there for it. We do our best to answer those emails in order that they were received in. Big tip. Big tip. If you are having an issue, I need you to email in what the issue is, not my stuff's not working. Okay. We need a little more information on that. What is it not doing? What are you trying to do? What were you doing when that happened? Any recent updates, anything like that. The more information that you give us, the better that we can help you with it. So make sure if you have any issues to go ahead and give as much information as possible. There's some people that have been great. Screen cap. I was doing this. Here's the things that I was trying to do. Here's that. Oh, great. Yep, here's the fix for it. Other ones like my stuff's not working. Okay, what's not working? What are we not doing here? And then they will only give like 3-word answers. We ask 37 questions and they give us yes. So he said, make sure to get in there with it. You're playing your digital prizes, you need to email in info@Rhinestone World with the SKU screenshot, and we'll be able to add those to it. You have 2 weeks to claim that. Same with physical, but physical, there was a winner tonight, so that way it'll go out there for it there. And if there's other of design ideas that you have, make sure to post them in the crafting group. Hey, I'd like to see this. Let me know what colors. Like, guys, let's see what we can figure out. And like I said, I don't have a problem bringing new colors as long as people are going to buy them. So I don't want to sell stuff. I'll go through those spearminty-ish colors. And Gloria, did you order something tonight? Maybe, yeah. Let's see. Glory, yeah, of course you did. You ordered. Let me go through those greens, and I just might send you. Yeah, I'll send you some so that way you can see what you think of them. How's that sound? You know? Yeah, that's what I'll do. And that's type of stuff. Like sometimes when we get things in, we'll just send it to people. And hey, thought you might like this color. What do you think of this color? We know based on your order, you're looking at stuff like this for it, and that we which Wizard of Corel that you're using. Send the screenshots. Yeah, not your camera phone taken from back here, and we can see everything but that for it. That way you can see there for it. All right. With that, everybody who is there with it, yeah, we're here. It is, Mary. They're down there. I built the app in the back. App only has there. So what it does is it's showing part of it. I need to go in and redo it. But here, I'll show you on the back end, Mary. Back in just so everybody knows that we're on the up and up. I am not trying to. I don't want anybody to think that we're scamming or anything. Here's the back end of the app that I built, right? So here's the back end of the app. Here's all the entrances in there. So there's everything that's in there that came through. So everything is there with it. All right. I need to find time to work on the app. So maybe this weekend I can make some time of it and we'll go from there with it. But we make sure everybody is in there and that. All right. Until next time, you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We'll see you then. Oh, I gotta hit the button. Join the Hall of Fame. $29.99 a month. We make sure you're taken care of for it.